Have you ever found yourself staring at a half-empty plate, wondering why your child just won't eat their vegetables, or worse, refuses to eat anything at all? It can feel like an uphill battle. One minute, they're hungry, the next minute, they're pushing everything aside. As a parent or grandparent, it's frustrating, and I know you just want them to have the nutrients they need without all the fuss. We've all been there, those long, drawn-out mealtimes that turn into a struggle. You want them to eat something healthy, something that will give them energy, keep them feeling good, and help them grow. But convincing them to actually eat it? That can seem impossible. It feels like no matter how hard you try, every snack, every meal becomes a fight. So, what's the solution? In today's video, we're going to break that cycle. We're going to talk about 6 simple, healthy snacks that are not only good for your little ones but that they'll actually love. No more mealtime battles, no more stressing over what they'll eat. Just easy, nutritious snacks that are delicious, fun to make, and best of all, kid-approved. You see, as much as we want to give our kids the best, it can be tricky. They're often so picky, and with everything happening in the world, it's easy to slip into the habit of just giving them whatever will make them eat something. But when you have a few go-to snacks up your sleeve that they genuinely enjoy, meal times can go from stressful to stress-free. Let's start with the first one, something simple, tasty, and packed with all the good stuff, apple slices with peanut butter and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Now, I know what you're thinking, kids and fruit, good luck. But hear me out. This snack is a game changer. The sweetness of the apple, combined with the creaminess of the peanut butter, creates the perfect balance. And the cinnamon? Well, that's the secret ingredient that adds a little extra flavor that makes it irresistible. Kids love things they can dip, and when they dip apple slices in peanut butter, it's almost like a mini adventure for them. Plus, apples are a fantastic source of fiber, which helps with digestion, and peanut butter provides healthy fats and protein. And don't forget about cinnamon. This spice is not only delicious but also packed with antioxidants. You can also switch it up a little by using almond butter or sunflower seed butter if allergies are a concern. But no matter how you do it, this snack will be a winner in your home. It's quick, easy, and will keep your child feeling full between meals, while also giving them those nutrients they need to stay healthy. Now, let's move on to another snack that's perfect for when you want something quick and satisfying but without all the sugar, Greek yogurt with fresh fruit and granola. If you haven't tried this one yet, you're in for a treat. Greek yogurt is rich in protein and calcium, which is great for their bones and muscles. When you top it with fresh fruit like strawberries, blueberries, or even a little bit of banana, it turns into a mini parfait that's not just delicious but incredibly nutritious. Granola adds that nice crunch, and you can choose a low-sugar version for a healthier option. You can also sneak in a little honey for sweetness, but don't go overboard. The best part about this snack is that you can get creative with it. Add a few chia seeds for extra fiber or some flax seeds for a healthy dose of omega-3s. It's an easy snack that's as customizable as you want it to be. But I know, we're all busy. Life moves fast, and sometimes it's hard to find time to prepare anything beyond the basics. That's where energy bites come in. These little snacks are not only fun to make, but they're packed with ingredients that help support your child's energy and focus throughout the day. You can make these ahead of time, and they last in the fridge for days. To make energy bites, all you need is a handful of oats, a little honey or maple syrup, some nut butter, and maybe a few add-ins like mini chocolate chips or dried fruit. You mix it all up, roll them into small balls, and boom, you've got yourself a snack that's ready to grab when hunger strikes. They're rich in fiber and protein, which means they'll help your little one feel full for longer, without that sugar crash you get from so many other snacks. Now, I know all of this sounds great, but I can hear you asking, what if my child is just not into fruits, or yogurt, or anything healthy at all? Well, let's not throw in the towel just yet. I've got you covered. Let's talk about veggie quesadillas, a snack that sneaks in a little extra goodness without the kids even knowing. Sometimes, it's not about giving them the whole vegetable, but instead incorporating it into something they already love. If your child enjoys cheese, you're halfway there. Toss in a few finely chopped veggies like spinach, bell peppers, or zucchini, and you've got yourself a delicious quesadilla that's both nutritious and tasty. You can make this with whole wheat tortillas to increase fiber, and if your child is a fan of spicy foods, try adding a pinch of chili powder or a sprinkle of cumin. They'll never realize they're getting those essential vitamins and minerals from veggies. And you'll be smiling because you've just tricked them into eating something healthy. Now that we've got a good start with these first few snacks, let me tell you this, the key to all of this is making the snacks fun and interactive. When kids get to dip, mix, or even build their snacks, it becomes an experience instead of a chore. And trust me, when it's something they enjoy making, they're much more likely to eat it. But we'll save the rest of these fun and healthy snack ideas for the next part of this video. If you're excited about keeping snack time stress-free and healthy, stay tuned for more tips and ideas that'll make you the hero in your little one's life. Alright, now that we've covered a few quick and simple snack ideas, let's move on to some more creative and delicious options that will have your kids coming back for more, without the usual battle. As we know, it's all about making snacks both healthy and fun. And when kids are excited to eat something, it's easier to sneak in the nutrients they need. Let's start with a classic, but with a fun twist, mini pita pizzas. Yes, you heard that right, pita pizzas. These are so easy to make, and the best part is that your child can help put them together, which makes it even more exciting for them. You start with a whole wheat pita bread for a healthy base, then layer on some tomato sauce. Now, you might think, that's just pizza. But here's the secret, you can load these mini pizzas up with all sorts of veggies. Try adding mushrooms, bell peppers, and even spinach. These toppings blend in with the cheese and sauce, so your child might not even notice the extra veggies. You can sprinkle some mozzarella cheese on top, and if they're feeling adventurous, let them add a little sprinkle of oregano or basil. The beauty of these mini pita pizzas is that they're not only fun to make, but they're also a perfect portion size for a snack. Plus, they give your child a little creative freedom to customize their snack just the way they like it. What's great is that you can sneak in some nutrient-dense toppings without them even realizing it. You could also use a cauliflower-based pizza crust for even more veggies. And the best part? You can bake these quickly, so you won't spend a lot of time in the kitchen. Pita pizzas are something the whole family can enjoy, and they'll always ask for more. Now, let's take a look at another fun, nutritious snack that's perfect for those days when you need something light and refreshing, cucumber and hummus boats. These are super easy to make, and they're not only healthy, but they're a little fancy, too, which might make your kids feel like they're having something special. All you need to do is slice a cucumber lengthwise and scoop out a little bit of the middle to make a boat shape. Then, fill it with a bit of hummus and maybe add some cherry tomatoes or carrot sticks for extra crunch. Hummus is packed with protein and fiber, making it an excellent choice for a filling snack. Plus, it comes in so many flavors, from classic to roasted red pepper, that you can change it up each time to keep things interesting. Cucumber is naturally hydrating and low in calories, making it the perfect base for this snack. And the great thing is, cucumbers have a subtle flavor that most kids don't mind, especially when paired with something as delicious as hummus. Another fun variation of this snack is to make a dip station. Let your child pick their favorite veggies to dip into the hummus, carrots, bell peppers, celery, or even whole wheat pita chips. This lets them feel like they're in control, and the dipping action can make the experience even more enjoyable. But here's the thing, not all healthy snacks need to be vegetables or something you have to sneak in. Sometimes, the healthiest snacks are the ones that look just like a treat, but they're loaded with goodness. Enter frozen yogurt bark. This is one of those snacks that's a crowd pleaser, and it's incredibly easy to make. All you need is some plain Greek yogurt, or whatever yogurt you prefer, a little drizzle of honey for sweetness, and your choice of toppings. You can add fresh berries like blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries, or even dried fruit, nuts, or a bit of dark chocolate. Once you've spread the yogurt onto a baking sheet in a thin layer, sprinkle on your toppings, then freeze it until it's solid. After that, you simply break it into pieces, and voila, you've got a snack that feels like dessert, but it's packed with protein, antioxidants, and healthy fats. The best part? Your kids will love how it's a fun snack to eat. The frozen texture makes it feel like an icy treat, which is perfect for those hot days when you need something cool and refreshing. And you can customize it depending on what your child likes, so it's a win-win. They'll never know they're eating something as healthy as yogurt, but they'll feel like they're indulging in a sweet treat. Now, let's talk about a snack that's not only nutritious but perfect for that after-school pick-me-up, trail mix. Trail mix is a classic, and for good reason. It's an easy snack to throw together, and you can mix and match to create a perfect combination of sweet and savory that your kids will devour. Start with a base of nuts. Almonds, cashews, or walnuts are great choices for a healthy fat boost. Then, toss in some dried fruit, raisins, cranberries, or apricots. For a little sweetness, add in some dark chocolate chips, and maybe a handful of whole grain cereal or pretzels for crunch. Trail mix is the perfect balance of energy-boosting foods, and it's easy to make in large batches. The best part is that it's portable, so you can pack it in their lunchboxes or keep it on hand for when they get hungry between meals. With the right mix of ingredients, trail mix can be a satisfying snack that keeps them full longer without the sugar crash. It's also a snack they can help assemble, which makes it more fun for them to eat. And, if your kids are picky about certain ingredients, you can let them pick what goes into their trail mix. Giving them a little control over their food choices can encourage them to actually eat it. By now, we've covered a lot of ground, snacks that are easy, healthy, and, most importantly, snacks your kids will love. But, as we know, the key to making mealtime enjoyable isn't just about what you serve, but how you serve it. The more you make snacks interactive, fun, and customized to your child's tastes, the more they'll look forward to eating them. And when they're enjoying what they're eating, the battles? They become a thing of the past. In the next part, we'll explore even more snack ideas that'll keep those mealtime struggles at bay. You won't want to miss it. Now that we've covered some fun and delicious snacks, let's dive into a few more that will help you tackle mealtime battles and keep your kids excited about eating healthy. You know, sometimes the key to avoiding those snack time struggles is finding that perfect balance of something nutritious and fun. And when you make it enjoyable, your kids won't even realize they're eating something good for them. Let's talk about a snack that's not only quick to prepare but also something your kids will enjoy making themselves: apple nachos. Now, this is a fun twist on the classic nacho snack, and it's incredibly simple to put together. All you need are apples. Granny Smith or Honeycrisp work wonderfully for this, and you slice them into thin rounds, just like you would chips. Then, you drizzle some peanut butter or almond butter over the top, sprinkle on some granola, and finish with a few mini chocolate chips, raisins, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. These apple nachos give you the perfect blend of sweet and salty, and they're packed with fiber, healthy fats, and a little bit of protein. The apples add a refreshing crunch, and the peanut butter gives a nice creamy texture. If your kids love to get involved in the kitchen, this is a great snack to let them help make. They'll feel proud of their creation, and you'll be happy knowing they've just enjoyed a healthy treat. Plus, this snack can easily be adapted based on your child's preferences. You can swap the peanut butter for yogurt, or mix up the toppings to make it more personalized. And speaking of fruits, here's another fruit-based snack that's a real winner: frozen banana bites. Frozen banana bites are a perfect combination of sweet, creamy, and cool, especially on a hot day. You start by slicing a banana into rounds, then dip each piece into some melted dark chocolate. You can even roll them in chopped nuts, coconut flakes, or a little bit of granola for added texture. Once they're all set, pop them on a tray and freeze them. After about an hour, you'll have bite-sized frozen treats that are full of potassium and antioxidants, thanks to the bananas and dark chocolate. What makes these banana bites so fantastic is how easy they are to make. And the kids will love eating them straight from the freezer. They're also a great snack to keep on hand for those afternoons when your kids want something sweet, but you want to make sure it's still a healthy option. The frozen texture adds an element of fun, making these banana bites a perfect snack for kids of all ages. And with the right toppings, you can give them a variety of flavors to enjoy. Let's now move on to something that's not only delicious but also packed with protein and fiber: egg muffins. These are one of my favorite healthy snacks, and they're so versatile. You start by whisking a few eggs, and then you can mix in whatever veggies and proteins you have on hand. Spinach, bell peppers, zucchini, anything goes. Add some cheese, and you've got yourself a mini omelet in muffin form. What makes these egg muffins great is that you can bake a whole batch ahead of time and store them in the fridge for quick, grab-and-go snacks. Kids love that they're in a fun muffin shape, and because they're loaded with eggs and veggies, they'll give your kids the protein and fiber they need to stay energized throughout the day. Plus, it's an easy way to sneak in some extra vegetables, especially if you've got picky eaters on your hands. Egg muffins can also be easily customized based on your child's tastes. If they love cheese, add a little extra cheese. If they prefer meat, try adding some cooked chicken or turkey sausage. These muffins are perfect for school snacks, after-school fuel, or even as a breakfast option when you're short on time. They're easy, healthy, and definitely a crowd pleaser. Now, you might be wondering how to keep these snacks interesting and ensure your kids won't get bored of them. One trick is to rotate your snacks. Keep a few staple options, but switch up the flavors and ingredients every week so that your kids have something new to look forward to. You can try different fruits, veggies, and flavors, and the beauty of all these snack ideas is their flexibility. They don't have to be exact every time. You can make little tweaks based on what you have at home or what your kids like that week. The goal is to keep the snacks varied, fun, and healthy, while avoiding the mealtime struggles that can often happen. And here's the thing, when you let your kids have a say in what they eat, they'll feel more in control of their food choices, which can lead to less resistance and fewer battles. Whether it's letting them help assemble their own pita pizzas, pick their favorite toppings for apple nachos, or create their own trail mix, giving them that choice can make all the difference. Plus, it's a wonderful opportunity to teach them about healthy eating habits that will stick with them as they grow. So, there you have it, 6 fun, healthy, and easy snack ideas that your kids will absolutely love. With a little creativity and a lot of patience, you can say goodbye to those mealtime battles and hello to snacks that everyone will enjoy. The key to keeping mealtime exciting is variety, so keep rotating snacks, get your kids involved in the preparation, and most importantly, make eating healthy a fun experience. When they're excited about what they're eating, you won't have to worry about getting them to sit down and enjoy a nutritious snack. I hope you found these ideas helpful, and that they make snack time a lot easier and more enjoyable for both you and your kids. If you have any favorite snack ideas of your own or tips for overcoming mealtime struggles, feel free to share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more helpful tips. Here's to healthy snacking, happy kids, and a lot less stress around the table.